Welcome back. Well, you should know these two because we have them on every month. We have Dan and Sunshine, who are here on behalf of the Fit Brain Club. Well, welcome you two again. How are you?
Thank you.
Hello. Good morning. Thank you for the invitation.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. And I know you guys have another event coming up that's just right around the corner, so we won't delay in getting to that information. So you've got a Fit Brain Club that's coming up, next Monday?
It is. So we're meeting on the 8th of August, which is Monday, and it's going to be at 10 o'clock, like it always is, in the Clubhouse 1 Art Room. And the event is free. All you got to do is sign in with your name, address, phone number, and email address on the way in. And we always have representatives from Alzheimer's Orange County, and Dan is going to be there. He's always there.
Good.
And he's not going to be the only one there from but you can talk about that part.
Right.
Our sponsor, we have a wonderful sponsor. We have Adapt to It Medical Service.
Right.
They're right on the corner of Valencia and El Toro, and they are providing some light refreshments for all the attendees.
Okay.
And I have examples of help that you can get from social services and Alzheimer's OC. In 2005, my first husband was ill, and I was pretty overwhelmed. I wasn't really aware that the community had our own social services department.
Right.
I didn't know that. Fortunately, I had a friend, and they reached out to them, and they helped. 2017, I was inundated with the stress of planning and managing the performance that we were doing, 2 of them a year, and presiding over 2 other clubs, and I felt like I was losing my mind. You know what I did? By that time, I knew about Alzheimer's. And I called the helpline. And do you know how helpful they were?
I bet they were really helpful, huh?
And finally, this year, 2022, I found myself in a caregiving mode, and I was upset, worried, exhausted. But I remembered the advice that I put on the Fit Brain website. It says, social services is ready to help. And I called them.
Good.
And in each one of these cases, I found kindness and caring, support. So bottom line, if you need help,
call social services.
We have 2 wonderful resources, our own social services department and the Alzheimer's Orange County helpline.
Right, exactly. And the helpline is actually on the next slide that we're going to show for the event. So if somebody does need assistance, you can certainly call that number, or you can always get in touch with our social services. Right. So thank you for that. I'm sure that really helps a lot of people. And many people are in a caregiver situation, and it's not easy at all, especially if you have somebody that needs maybe physical help. I mean, I'm a small person, you're a small person. It must be really difficult to help people, especially if it's your husband.
Yeah. It's extremely challenging, to say the least. But the family caregiver, specifically, that's a tough job. I mean, you're talking 24/7. Sometimes they neglect their own health. The rate of depression has increased by 28% over the last 3 years. And the real focus is that partner that they're taking care of. And it's a very, very challenging job. Now, what we do at Alzheimer's Orange County, we provide a program that's called the Savvy Caregiver Training Program.
Okay.
And it's a 3-week program. And at the end of that time, they're much more equipped to deal with the nuances of depression or any kind of Alzheimer's or any kind of dementia.
Okay.
And it's without that training, you're doomed to fail. I can tell you that right now.
Well, and just an incredible, overwhelming, as you had mentioned, situation, right? Because you just don't know where to turn. So thank goodness there are organizations like yours, as well as our social services, that you were able to participate. So let's talk about the gal who's going to be doing the talk. It's called Managing Caregiver Stress, Tony Shapiro. Who is she and why did you guys select
Tony
her?
Shapiro works directly for Alzheimer's Orange County.
Okay.
She's a licensed clinical social worker.
Okay.
She's worked in various capacities prior to joining Alzheimer's Orange County. She's made an appearance at the Fit Brain Club about 5 months ago.
Okay.
And so this is being a new topic for her, but she's out and about, and she's involved with the education department of Alzheimer's Orange County,
Okay.
and she does a great job.
Well, it's good that you have, I know every month you have someone on that can help people, either one who's caregiving or even the individual. Something that, well, we actually have noticed with my father, he's 92, and that cognitive decline is very fast in some cases. So how do you recommend people who deal with that? I mean, it's like all of a sudden you see the cognitive decline happen really quick.
Yeah, I can tell you, after the age of 85, almost 50% of the population will have some form of dementia.
Wow.
Now, when that train leaves the station, it's either very rapid or very slow. You have some people with MCI, mild cognitive impairment.
Okay.
They could be in that stage for 20 years.
And what does that entail?
Well, they can still do work. They
Yeah.
can. They're very good with numbers. It's almost a near normal existence.
Okay. Okay.
And they're very active,
Yeah.
and they're very responsible.
Oh, okay.
So that's the difference, the main difference.
So there are different steps. That's
Yes,
it's good
but
to
the
know.
MCI is the first step, and then it goes on from there.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll have you back and we'll talk more in depth about all of that
Okay.
information. That sounds good. All right. Let's remind everybody again. It's August 8th. Managing Caregiver Stress. It's going to be in Clubhouse 1 in the art room, and it is at 10 a.m. And there's no need to sign up. You just show up, put your
Right.
information in. You guys go right in, and of course, the light refreshments will be there by Adapt to It.
You got
All
it
right.
right.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, both of you. Appreciate it, and good luck. And thanks for doing all you do.
All right, well, thank
Thank
you,
you.
Lisa.
Thank you
Good
for
to see you
having
again,
us,
Lisa.
You too. If you want more information about either one of these organizations, the Fit Brain Club or Alzheimer's OC, go to the websites that are on the screen right now. We'll be right back.